Seven years ago, PowerDrift decided to do a giveaway of the fastest Indian motorcycle at the time, the TVS Apache RR310, and all you had to do was make a video explaining why you deserved it. I was one of those excited fans who created and submitted a video in the hopes of winning that shiny new red bike. Unfortunately, I didn't make the cut, but someone luckier did. Now, 7 years later, I'm here on PowerDrift to review the latest iteration of the RR310. Crazy how things have changed. But can we say the same for this bike? Let's find out. Well, after 7 years and several updates, this is what TVS's flagship motorcycle has come to. The RR310 now gets these winglets, which TVS claims generate up to 3 kg of downforce. Now for some context, the average winglet of a MotoGP bike provide up to 18 kg of downforce well after 300 km per hour. So you do the math and calculate how fast you need to be to achieve that claimed downforce. There's also the addition of this transparent clutch cover, which I think looks damn cool. And other than these two updates, there's also this new bomber grey color, which I feel looks fantastic. Maybe TVS could have done something to the front end or even the tail light. But what they have done though is give this bike more power and more torque. The result is this screamer of an engine. The 312cc engine of the RR310 now makes 38 horsepower and 29 Nm of peak torque, which is 4 horsepower and 2 Nm more than before. This is thanks to a lighter forged piston, a larger throttle body and a bigger airbox, all of which has led to a higher compression ratio and given the RR310 the bump in performance that it quite needed. The power delivery is linear and there is a noticeable surge from the mid-range, specifically after 5000 RPM all the way to the top. Now combine that with the crisp throttle response and the bi-direction quick shifter, this is what you get.
The RR310's long swing arm and short wheelbase have always made it a great handler. Weighing in at 175 kilos and now paired with Michelin Road 5 tires, it strikes a sweet balance between outright acceleration, cornering, and filtering through traffic, and coming to a complete halt just like that. The feedback is more than adequate and should suffice for a multitude of your needs.
The Apache RR310 is first and foremost a sports tourer. The riding triangle is comfortable with a seat height of 810 mm that's easily accessible. The foot pegs are an overly rear set, although I wish they were. And the handlebar is wide enough to keep you comfortable on long rides. Now if you opt for the dynamic kit, you get this fully adjustable KYB suspension unit at the front and back that beautifully soaks up undulations. I felt like I was gliding over rough patches, and at the same time it offered me tremendous confidence while riding into corners. Now don't get me wrong, a standard suspension unit might just do the work, but I believe it's always worth the extra cost for the amount of impact it will have on your riding experience. And the best part? A few clicks and it will allow you to adjust it to your liking, whether you are out for a track day or heading out for a long tour. Great job TVS, the suspension, it's phenomenal. If you are someone who commutes a lot through the city, then heat might be an issue for you. But on the RR310, the cooling system is quite remarkable. Although I feel the heat coming onto my thighs, and it's dropped from 108 degrees to 102 degrees quite fast. As soon as you start moving, the coolant temperature has dropped down quite fast and it's back to normal. My legs don't feel like it's burning anymore.
The RR310 offers 4 riding modes: rain, urban, sport, and track. each adjusting the ABS and traction control intuition accordingly. I am someone who prefers less interference from the electronics, so I have set it in track mode where I can extract the full potential of the motorcycle. Speaking of electronics, TVS offers a dynamic kit which costs Rs 18,000 and includes the adjustable suspension, the quick shifter, a brass coated chain, and a tire pressure monitor system. If you still want more, there's the Dynamic Pro kit that sets you back another 16,000 that gives you IMU access-based features like cornering traction control, wheelie control, cornering ABS, rear lift-off control, cornering cruise control and such. That's quite a lot of tech. But if you don't want any of that, we can get the base variant which costs Rs 2.7 lakh. Fully loaded, it will deplete your bank account of Rs 3.31 lakh. That's slightly more than the KTM RC390, a bike that has more power and a well-renowned history of being a proper track tool.
In the end, the RR310 is a tech-loaded, eager-to-excel motorcycle with a do-it-all personality. But it's not perfect. The vibrations at higher speeds can be bothersome, and the fueling could use some refinement, especially at lower speeds. These quirks remind you that while the RR310 is a capable machine, it still has a lot of room to grow. But what it does get right though is the balance between style, performance and practicality. The updated suspension, the improved engine and modern tech features make it a solid choice for riders who value versatility over outright aggression. For me, sitting here 7 years after my first encounter with this bike, it's a full circle moment. Just a reminder of how much can change over time. Not just for the motorcycle, but for me as well. Thank you for watching, and as always, do let us know in the comment section what you think. Like and share this video and hit that subscribe button. Until the next time, Diablo over and out. ये कलर पसंद है क्या? ग्रे कलर?
Subscribe to PowerDrift.
PowerDrift.